Hello everybody and welcome back. This was meant to be my last video for the Three Rivers Challenge, and I got really busy and I never ended up editing it until now. As you see, I started with a carton of orange juice from my pantry, put some water through my soda stream, and I have a lovely alcohol-free mimosa. Why the heck not? Next, of course, are tacos. One of the easiest pantry meals there is. I used these jalapeno peppers that I purchased for $1 at No Frills, some home-canned pinto beans, and some salsa off the shelf of my pantry. I cooked off the fluid in the pinto beans, and I assembled everything together, including some cheese, some guacamole, etc., and this was delicious. Next we have some beef barley soup, and I begin with home-canned beef broth, some home-canned celery, and some barley. On the counter I have onions, carrots, and garlic chopped up. I have some pepper and thyme. I've got my barley soaking, and I have some garlic powder, or actually granulated garlic. It says garlic powder, but it's not, it's granulated. And I have some chopped up steak. I start by browning the steak. I then add my onions and my carrots. And garlic, of course. I saute this all together and eventually add in my barley. That is about a half a cup of barley. I don't want a lot because it will dominate the soup if I add too much. I add my spices as well as the broth. My trick to using home-canned celery is adding it at the end, because obviously it's already cooked and it is very soft. There is nothing better for a cold winter day than a soup like this, and this beef barley soup was absolutely delicious. Next is a very simple meal, and this is a tortilla. This was another item that I had bought prior to Christmas that I had placed in my freezer, and for some reason we never ended up using it. So tonight is the night to cook this tortilla. I decided that along with the tortilla, my homemade sauerkraut would be a good match. I showed you in one of my previous Three Rivers Challenge videos how I make my homemade sauerkraut, and I will leave a link to that video. I got a phone call and I forgot to film the initial cutting of the tortilla and eating my first serving. Anyway, this is real life and it's not perfect, but I'm now serving myself a second helping of the tortilla, and it is absolutely delicious. I just love tortilla, and I'm glad I took it out of the freezer for tonight's dinner. I'm now going to prepare some homemade chicken fingers with you. I have my breadcrumbs, and I have some sriracha sauce, some lime juice, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, some sesame oil, and some lemon pepper seasoning. For air fryer Brussels sprouts, I start off by pouring some sesame oil on the Brussels sprouts, then some Parmesan cheese, not a lot, just a sprinkle or two. There. Some soy sauce, Great Value brand, it was very cheap. Just a bit, and some pepper. I place these in the air fryer for about 7 minutes and they're done. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of me placing them in the air fryer, okay? It was a very busy time with a lot of distractions. There are the chicken fingers and Brussels sprouts. I was a little heavy-handed with the sriracha mayonnaise. I didn't actually intend to put it on the Brussels sprouts, but I can assure you, these chicken fingers and Brussels sprouts were delicious. I thank you for watching.